we will be going to look for go client and K8s API. So this is the code which I wrote it and also contributed to one organization. Let me show you where it is. There. So I was I am contributing it to this organization, so I have a pretty much good PRs in it. So let me show you. So yeah, so we will be looking for this CRUD, and let me also show you first video, then I will be going to this is not okay. So let me show you first video, then we will be going further. So you can see it here. We have some okay, delete. So we have a post and we are uploading some YML file there. And what the hell, let me download it. So just a wait for, I don't know why my internet is not running fast. So let me also close my some cluster and then I will be show you later. So this is basically the thing is so basically we are having some of API like API version 1, core 1 and meta version 1. So I'm just jumping towards the functionality, like how we will be going to create let me tell you what we can create from this Go client. We can create any workloads like deployment, services, secret config map, and yeah, you can also manage context. I haven't done this so far, but yeah, you can do it. And for a more reference, you can look for one repo which is a Go client, this one. So this will having some examples. So yeah, this is the pretty much you can see this repo, and you will be finding everything, pretty much everything what you need to create it using Go client. Yeah, so what we will be going to do is I will be showing you create deployment, update deployment, delete, and get deployment by name. So I will be pretty not pretty much CRUD for deployment. So let me show you the code for it, because here the code is really minimal, but what I have in this and what I have now is little bit difference from previous one. So firstly let me, I don't know why this is not okay. So basically what we are firstly do is we will be like, well, import our config file. So yeah, so we will be doing our config file. So we can see it, we are doing our import as a kubeconfig file, and then like in MacBook we will be looking for home. If that uh, they will be taking it from there. Okay, so yeah, this is basically like I'm not sure, but if it is not present in a home too, then we will be looking for this. Otherwise, I guess we can get it from this, or otherwise we will get from a home. Okay, we don't need to go for it. As from previous some videos I have shown you, like we will be having our kubeconfig file is um, here. So this is the last step. So one really important point I want to point at is flow of kubectl. Okay, so the first it look for the environment variable like how like something like this, how we are export um, kubeconfig file. Let me show you how this looks. You can go to the Karmada. I don't have written with like somewhere in my file, but yeah, this is. So if you do this, you will be getting your kubeconfig file there. Okay, so this is the first. It will be look for this, and then what it will be going to look for your home directory, something like how we have implemented in our code is going for a home directory, and then if they did not get that home directory, then it will be going to check this folder, this one, and if he didn't find there too, then it will be probably will return error. So yeah, we will be like load our config file. We will here, like you can see here, what I am doing is basically I'm selecting some context. You can do it without a context. Let me show you how you can do it is by similar to this, because this it is not selecting some context. Okay, it is without a context, and this is the important thing. This is one of the important, like a client set. So yep, so we are selecting something uh, where it is a context. So we select context, and then we will be like default client config, or you can also do it a new config. Okay, so and then we will be, this is a little bit different way I am doing it. So yeah, like here you can also see in the last I am doing some new config and VR, and then from there I am getting my client side. Yeah, if I can say like if you are looking for some context specific thing things, then you can probably will go for from from this method from this method, or if you are just experimenting with uh, like you just experimenting with your cube config, or just doing it, then I think it could be a probably be a better way with some lesser number of codes. So yeah, let me show you a video first, and we'll go further. So yeah, look at this. This is basically a file which will be having your let me show you the how can I show you what is my code is, how the file look like. So it is inside public examples. This is the file which I am uploading there. So yeah, where's the video? Where is the video? Yeah, so I'm selecting that, and you can probably will see. Yeah, look at this. This is the file we have. So two replica, and the image is nginx 1.1 6. So yeah, like I have sent it, and this is got successful. So here you can see 8 workload, and now if I refresh it, it will come out to be 9. And here we go. So we will be having, this is basically a get request. Okay, so you can see a replica 2. It is basically a 2 replica here, and you can do update also. So if I update it, there we go, we get the update one. And it give me so the replica, here we go, 4. And also the image will be changed to latest. Okay, so yeah, 9, it's a 9, and here deployment upload, and here is a get request. So if I done get delete, and if I refresh it, here we go, we have a 8. So this is a pretty much your CRUD thing which I have implemented, and this is basically from this. So you can probably will see this code is working. And I am not a good explainer, so what I have, I can explain you little bit how these things work. So basically, after selecting the config file here, like I have changed it a lot, changes in it. So yeah, okay, let me show you in it. So if you are selecting your, here this is a important one. So we will be doing everything inside it. So this is basically a type of your client set, and if I show your client set, this looks something like this. So if I go inside it, and you can't go get anything from here. So if you want to if you want to uh, basically uh, pods is pods is part of core v1, and yeah, so uh, if you look for this, like a client set dot apps v1, and then you will be get deployment is a part of your apps version 1 apps. Okay, so if you go this, you will be saying it's something parts look like this. It doesn't not important, so not so important. If you go inside pod, this is one of the important thing. And if you go interfaces, this interfaces is like what are the things you can do on this pod, like create, you can do update, you can update status, delete collections, get list, watch, patch, apply status, and this. If you want to some watch or informer, you can probably go to rowlexf.tech. This is my website, personal website, and you can uh, see this one. So here I have pretty much explained you how to implement informer in a go with a queue or with a I can't explain you everything, but I have a code, working code uh, here with a pull request. Also, you can can see the demo from this pull request. I have like added it here. So this something looks, it is basically a logs one. So I don't know why this is not working. Okay, so fine. So now where we are, yeah. So you can do it like this. So if you do something core v1 pods, and this is basically you can do like this, some other two which must be present on your machine. So this is a list, and this list comes from this pod interface. So the what list expect of it, accept your it accept context and the meta list. You have the meta list, like you can uh, check it out how the meta list looks, um, and nothing is required, everything is optional. So you can specify it and filter it out from it. So let me go to deployment. So this is a create deployment. You just like load the kubeconfig file and done it to, and also specify context, and then you get somewhere this to the client side, and from that client side, here what I am doing is like I have shown you the video where I am uh, uploading nginx YAML file. So let me show you the function. So this is basically think expecting of WTS field, and will get your YAML file, and this is a YAML file, and then it will take this whole thing, and um, it'll probably create some directory that in here about this inside it, and then pass it and read the YAML file and give me as another deployment. And I have also created a deployment interface here, struct here. More from TypeScript, so I most of the time I called it as an interface, but yeah, this is basically struct. You would know it pretty much. Deployment Kubernetes. So if I show you how this looks, deployment. So yeah, so API version. So this is API version. So yeah, here you will be seeing API version. You will see kind, meta. Inside that meta, you can specify some names, labels, and then a spec. In this spec, you will be probably will see your replica selector and that match label, and then inside we will be having a template too inside a spec. So yeah, this is looks something similar to this. So I can't explain you this thing how this thing will be going to implement it, but probably will you have to um, like you can say deep copy of this thing just in the format of Golang struct. So yeah, so we will be unmarshal it whatever we are getting for our postman, and then we'll format it and send it there. So yeah, so we get our data something like a deployment, and if you click deployment, you will be see like how this type looks. So yeah, like what we will some condition how we will be going to create our deployment. So as I told you, the deployment is a part of API version 1. You need to call a deployment. It is basically an object. So you need to specify this whole thing whatever is here. So this is object meta. This is a will be like name. I can show you from here. So this is a name, then this replica, and this I don't think so it could be a good video, but yeah, you can create something like this, and